Wagwan Shabbat Shalom, we're back in this bitch again for part 2 of the Birdman saga. You see, last time, we had dumb fucks like a certain fucking pig-headed skull person jump into the comment section, trying desperately to get attention for his father. And here's the thing you need to understand about this. I told you stay tuned for part 2, didn't I? I did, didn't I? Well, guess what? The thing that happened, happened. The thing that I said would happen, happened. He fucked around and he found out. Behold, the local goth girl's rejection photo. That is his video being locked down in his comment section. Woo! You see, good old Birdman decided he wanted to attack the Roach King, Asmongold, Zachary, directly. Wanted to make jokes about it. Wanted to have citations about it. And guess what it was about? It was about IQ, specifically the sub-Saharan Africa IQ of people living in the region. It's not actually under this, it's actually under a different number, you see. And not only is that the argumentation that came forward, literally, this isn't that it's under 80, it's that it's closer to 80, is ridiculous. Not only that, but then also you're seen and quoted directly in the Asmongold response, using sub-IQ as an insult, the same way that you choose to use skin color, racial denotations, and racial statistics as a gotcha, as an insult, as an attack, as ad hominem against other people. Lo and behold, there's the reason why you don't actually want to have debates against people. It's because you engage in the very behavior that you say is bad and wrong and is grifter behavior.
Drinker is a grifter. He's trying to tell the audience what he thinks they want to hear. Hilariously, it works on you, proving that the audience of grifters are very, very low IQ. Others can argue differently. There is no winner here. Besides, you're a low IQ alt-right incel that has a personal vendetta against anything you perceive to be left-wing. You are not a reliable source. The guy is a low IQ moron that is seeking attention. I mean, his videos are hate videos, not criticism videos. Yeah, that explains exactly why you're a loser who spends his free time making fun of marginalized groups on the internet while being a dipshit low IQ manlet that is invisible to every woman walking past you down the street.
Again, it's all about the approval of women. It has nothing to do with whether somebody's right or not. It's about, are you getting the consensus approval?
What you got fired for, you low IQ piece of shit. One thing I always
Notice how his arguments are low IQ? Yeah, because IQ matters. It obviously matters. And anybody that thinks that it doesn't matter is probably low IQ.
From grifters is how they are so opportunistic that they will contradict themselves if it means they can serve up a shallow dunk to their low IQ viewership. He knows the point that's being made, but is misrepresenting it to fit the narrative he's trying to push. I mean, the alternative is to suggest he's low IQ. And I would never do that. God, I can't take any more of this low IQ dribble. Drinker is
anyways, melt here. Read the tweet and scroll up. What is this? Oh my god. He's too personal instead of factual. Well, he's in, like, what is here? No, these numbers show. Oh, here we go. Oh no, wait. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my. Bro. Oh my god. This is a another idiot parenting something he knows nothing about. Using per capita for crime arrests is fudging of the... Gentlemen, oh my god. Wow. Okay, give me a minute. I gotta look at it. All right, I'm back. So, using per capita for crime arrests is fudging of the numbers. Guys, listen, if you're looking at this number, why are people in your rates below average? That's a good question, right? Oh my fucking god. The problem is arrests don't take into account exonerations, and black people are the majority of exonerees. Try again, 11 IQ. Surely, guys, surely there's nothing in per capita at all, and every group of people commits crime at the exact same ratio. Of course, that's exactly the argument. Black people are over-policed, and it gives rise to misconduct. Black people are over-policed, and it gives rise to misconduct? Oh my god. Black people do not dominate crime statistics, white people do. That's why you idiots try to use, quote, per capita? This guy's dumber than I thought. Oh my god. So basically, I think I'm understanding something. I think that this person made this video about me because, honestly, they probably thought they were being targeted. I think this guy straight up doesn't like white people. Uh-oh. Here we go. Let's see it. It's not, I'm not, it's irrelevant. The point is who started it. Objectively, the answer is white people. Who started World War I? We can discuss Asians or we can discuss the topic at hand. We're not going to do both. The claim was that white people are the most destructive race. Is this not a true claim? I'm asking because I don't know, but I do know there's evidence supporting this claim. Oh my god. We have an actual racist retard. Holy shit. So this is the guy that wanted to criticize me for racism, and so he uses a bunch of bullshit statistics, and then he finally, the only concrete evidence that he uses is something that is basically proving my point, and I can see why he takes this stuff personally. What a retard. Master and other things you never say to anyone in person. Why waste your limited McDonald's internet on frivolous nonsense instead of engaging with the topic? White people are a world minority, yet they commit the most atrocities per capita. You won't like that one. Really? Well, what about Mao? And no, these groups show white people commit rape more than the other groups combined. Do you want to know the reason why rape is being this is going to be maybe a spicy fucking take here, but the reason why rape is being seen by white people more, it's because in a lot of places in Africa, it's not against the law. That's the reason why. Has it ever occurred to you that they don't even have laws for spousal rape? They don't even have laws for rape in general. So this whole thing, yeah, duh, fucking obviously. What a stupid argument. Yeah, they don't have the data. Do you know why they don't have the data? It's because they don't care. They treat women like second-class citizens and like livestock. Duh. What is this here? Somalia outlawed rape in 2018? Really? Wow. Perfect. Good timing. And so, did you hear spousal abuse dropped to 0% in Afghanistan? Yeah, it sure did. And anyway, you're trying to manipulate the numbers. Do you think a judge looks at a white person being tried for rape and thinks about per capita? What does this even mean? I don't even know what this means. Exactly. So you're telling me that you condemn whitewashing as a weak attempt to win a debate online. You don't have a history of condemning the nefarious acts of white people, so I reject the attempt. You do, however, have a racist streak, pattern recognition, remember? So we have somebody here who is actually a racist. We have an actual racist person who got upset that I said that Somalians had a very low IQ and I don't want them in America. He's also weirdly obsessed with IQ. Wait, what is this? Weirdly obsessed with IQ. Uh-oh. In case you were wondering, your IQ score is 141. So this guy got a 141 IQ score. Wow, that's really impressive. Honestly, I would have expected a better video. Yeah, I mean, really, I mean, after all this, I mean, this is sad. Honestly, this is a stronger argument against what I said than his video is. Because how is it that a person that says that they have 141 IQ can be this stupid? No, this is actually a better argument than his entire video. Wow.
And lo and behold, surprise, surprise, in my comment section, even though people like this have been trying to talk up a fucking storm, I still allow you to say things. The only thing I said was, you're a very interesting minion. You should behave yourself. Meanwhile, he got ass mad about all the comments that he's getting. That not only was he deleting comments, not only was he deleting and then banning people out, not only was he getting angry and going over himself and trying to define all of his antagonism and his statements and his points as a part of his intentions, but he locked the comment section. Is that going to be what happens every single time there is a mention from somebody who chooses to target? When it's a target that he wants, like Will Jordan, he'll talk a fucking storm up because most of them are allowing him to antagonize people the same way he's choosing to antagonize people like KinoFlex, who I will be interviewing today at 7 p.m., preferably around 7 p.m., alongside him and his host, Jan, with my personal friend and I guess co-host for the evening, just for the evening, Jay Longbone. Because here's the clear critical difference that I'm clearly seeing. When we want to attack people like KinoFlex, we choose to make content about KinoFlex, and then we choose to say, haha, it is deserved. But actually, you're now locking down the comment section there too. So, everyone is a target, but the moment you get blowback after you choose to attack the big man on campus, suddenly you're angry. Very curious. Very fucking curious. So, riddle me this, bitch. Why is it okay for you to then choose to antagonize somebody like threatening them with litigation because you don't like what they're saying to you, but you're not going to turn around and do the same thing to Asmongold? Oh, is it because he didn't lie about you? He didn't do libel about you? No, fuck that. It is actually because you want to attack somebody smaller than you. You're acting unironically just like every other goddamn bully on the left wing. And it doesn't even have to be about politics. I don't even need to go to the realm of politics. I don't have to go to the realm of morals. You are choosing to do grifter behavior because you decided that the people are so bad that it justifies you becoming a grifter in some certain way yourself. Antagonize people who are small and then say they're too much of a small fry for me to pay attention to. Antagonize people that are large and they just ignore you because there's no reason for them to address you. Not because they won't be able to talk about the shit that you're doing live on camera, not because they won't be willing to converse with you, because that's not actually what you want. You want attention from their audience. You want to steal their audience. Your entire claim, as I originally quoted from the basis of the classification of your behavior, the part that I used to demonstrate your mindset from the last content, is that you believe debate is useless and that there's no reason for these people to talk to you because if they were to talk to you, it would expose the grift. So it looks like it's a position that winds back to a winning position no matter what anybody does. They're wrong, you're right. If they argue against you, this is proof about how you're right and how they're wrong and you deserve their audience. when they prove you wrong, or worse, when they demonstrate that you are a hypocrite by your own standards. Actually, shut the fuck up. You're not allowed to talk back to me. Pathetic. That is pathetic. How about you stay in your lane, LL Just Slow J? And you keep staying in your fucking lane. All the way over there. And, should you wish to come in tonight, you can be able to tune in tonight and watch me talk to, and then, well, I already told them. Not even softball them, but slightly grill them. Because we're going to go through the offending material in question, and we're going to figure out whether or not actually KinoFlex can prove whether or not people like Th3Birdman did in fact choose to antagonize and also wish the death of, and or support the death of, and or cheer on the death of, and or say it was great that he was gone in the case of people like Charlie Kirk. Because from what I've seen so far, and you don't have to take my word for it, it'll be in the comment section down below. It is the fact that he believes white people deserve what's happening to them. He does not like white people. He does not like white people in the slightest. He uses every single attack he can against them, while also even attempting to argue about per capita, because actually people don't understand per capita. He does. But don't you let him say that, because then he'll block you, and then he'll ban you, and then he'll refuse to seek your attention, while he continues to attack Will Jordan and company. Eye roll, sigh, hiss, hiss, boo. I'll be playing more eugenics on camera, by the way. By the time you see this video, I should be live right now. Go into the comment section and come tell me how much I made you angry, should you dislike me. And if you want to support the stream, come in and see what wacky, crazy, woohoo bullshit I'm doing live on camera. And then tune in later tonight at 7 p.m. and come make sure to call in with your questions. Call in with your questions, and if you so desperately disagree with me and anything else that happens to be said on that broadcast, I have a $100 bounty that is to be claimed by anyone. Anyone at all, especially Birdman. Call into the show, speak directly to KinoFlex, live on air, speak to me, speak to Jay, and break down the reasons why you believe it is your job and your right to be king bully of the internet on Fuck Shit Mountain, and everybody should listen to you. But the single second you get pushback from a bigger content creator, suddenly you go running for the hills, locking down every single point of interaction possible. Alright, we'll see you then there. Mwah! Smooches, bitch.